All right, hello and welcome everyone to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is a 2004 game developed by Troika Games and published by Activision. It is one of the greatest RPGs ever made, one of the most well-written video games of all time, and it takes place in my favorite tabletop campaign setting. So people during my 24-hour streamathon wanted me to play this game, and I said, you know what? This is a great opportunity to play this game. I was saving it for Halloween, but people want it, so people will get it. That's all I have to say about that. We are playing the unofficial plus patch. That means things are going to be real weird. Get used to it. It's going to be very strange. But it should be pretty good. I think everyone's going to like it. So, while we are here, hold on, let me edit this. It's hard to balance this game's audio because it only has one audio slider. It doesn't have every different type split out because it's an old game. In fact, it's in the source engine, the same one that Half-Life 2 used. So, it's an earlier version actually. It's like a beta version of source. So it's a little janky, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Oh no! What? Hold on. The game crashed. That's weird. I don't know why it did that. It did not do that before. Let's try that really quick. Okay, it was fine. That's the VTMB experience. I'm gonna keep that in. that can live there, I guess. All right, so new game starts with creating a new character. Would I like to answer a series of questions or go directly to the character sheet? I think I'm just gonna go directly to the character sheet. I think I know what we're gonna play as. So, we could be a Tremere. So this is the run that I haven't done. So out of all of the classes that I have played in this game, Tremere is one that I have never touched. Just because people say they're really OP. I know that they have their own ending, which is kind of cool, and I would like to get that, but I know a lot of people want to see the Malkavian run. Now, the Malkavian run is really interesting. It very heavily simulates the experience of being Malkavian, which is you're just completely pants on head insane the entire time, and it's wild. Malkavian was the clan I played the very first time I played the game, which is opposite to conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom states, you save Malkavian for your second run because it's gonna spoil the game. I think that this is a really misguided thing to tell new players, actually, though, because the gimmick here is that Malkavians see the future. So, Malkavians are insane. They are genuinely nuts. Because they're constantly hearing voices whispered from the future, and the voices of the past, and they're seeing the same things that, or they're seeing things that other people are thinking and feeling around them. So what looks like regular dialogue might just be, a red herring, or it could be an actual spoiler, quote unquote spoiler, for what's going to happen in the game. The thing is, when you are playing this game for the first time, you don't know what the spoilers are. So playing Malkavian the first time you play the game is actually a really interesting experience because you are diegetically as confused as your character is, which can be really interesting. It can be very fun to play that way. So it's pretty enjoyable. Mr. Vinland says, you're correct that people exaggerate Malkavian spoilers. The real reason to not play one is that they have no proper defensive discipline. They can get chewed up pretty hard when combat is forced. Yeah, combat isn't hard in this game, so I honestly, I can't say that I ever thought about defensive disciplines being that particularly meaningful, with the exception of like blood heal, but that's what the patch adds, so it's fine. What do I want? Let's see. Occult nut. Charisma can't be raised above 3. Bonus to scholarship and earning experience, though. That's pretty good. I could be gay. This will just make it so that I can do like seduce charisma checks against men. But I think it's not going to be. It depends on if the other character is also open to it. These histories are added in the patch, so I don't remember exactly what things are. Can't ever raise dodge above 3. Did I ever use dodge? Is dodge even useful? Hollow says do a firearms run. I mean, firearms, that's just Tremere, right? Tremere use firearms. It's firearms and thaumaturgy. Cold Moon says, have you seen the new Bloodlines 2 trailer? I mean, we just watched it on stream 5 minutes ago. That's what we did. Let's see. Eldritch Prodigy. 1 penalty to any experience award of 3 or more. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Affinity for magic, easier in thaumaturgy. Other hand, you gain less experience for everyone else. Con artist. Swap the priority of your abilities to skills, talents, knowledges. Old timer. Computer knowledge, but start with a bonus and scholarship. Never did Tremere with firearms, only with melee. Interesting. So yeah, there is one other special player character, and that's the Nosferatu. Nosferatu are a stealth run. You have to play. You have to basically go use the sewers to get around, because Malkavians are a Masquerade violation if anyone sees them, at least in this generation of the game. So kind of uninteresting. Gangrel, not gonna play as, not interested. Bruja, my least favorite clan, don't care about them at all. They're super lame. -2 to all frenzy checks, that's a non-factor, so you just get basically +1 unarmed, which is fine. Ventru, charisma check character, you can do all sorts of cool stuff here. But if you're gonna play as a Ventru, you may as well just play as a Tremere or a Toreador. Because they're just like basically better versions of the Ventru, and you're not stuck playing like a wussy, suck up, annoying character who, you know, you have to be nice to all your business partners in. I really hate this character, this class. I think it's super boring. Plus, you look exactly like the main dude. So let's do. What do we want? Do we want Malkavian or do we want Tremere? This is the last opportunity. If we pick either of them, I can focus on guns. It's just this really screws you early in the game because melee weapons are very, very, very powerful, especially in the plus patch. Someone says Tremere. We have 1 vote for Tremere. Does that sound good for everyone? 1 vote for Malkavian. What are we wanting, folks? I'm very inclined to do Malkavian, just because it's fun. It's like an easy run to do. But again, I've never played Tremere, so we'll do Malkavian. Everyone wants Malkavian. Cool. What do I want? +2 bonus to inspection. Let's see. What do I want? Heart rate party clown. Physical, mental, social. Completely batshit. Difficult to replicate concept of visibility. You must spend more points to get higher in obfuscate. That's bad. A point of in brawl and melee, firearms can never be raised above 0. Guns are anathema to your code of silent killer. Ducks too. Ducks are anathema too. This could be pretty good. This could actually be pretty good. Now, subtly insane. Bonus to dementation. Can never raise dodge above 3. Cannot raise my... Occult nut could be good. Can't raise charisma above 3. Because I'm playing a Malkavian, so people already think I'm nuts. I might do this one. I might do this one. Might do Occult nut. Who would have ever thought that any of it could be real? You loved dark fantasies and considered yourself occult savvy. Now that you're among the kindred, you find that you actually know some of this stuff. and are really excited about learning more about your new state of unlife. Could be neat. Deaf. You're born practically deaf. Not only did you overcome your disability, you enjoy helping others cope and get ahead in life. You start with humanity of 8. Can't raise your perception above 3. Do not wish to be presumptuous, but you have a vague feeling that Lady Luck smiles upon you, giving you a bonus to dodge. That sounds useless in this game, because humanity is so easy to maintain. Long and little foot. Never raise dexterity above 1. Start with an extra point, humanity, charisma, and wits. Less prone to frenzy, another thing that's completely insignificant. So ninja, let's see. You don't trust obfuscate to work. Each level of obfuscate has a shorter duration than normal. You are currently on the lookout for danger. Can maintain aspects longer. That's actually pretty good. Ninja. It would be ninja or not subtly insane. Occult nut. I don't know. I never really used dementation before. That could be fun. No firearms. Let's do occult nut. Why not? I don't know. I might just make myself gay. That's fine. We'll just do that. This is easier than risking anything else, I think. All right. What do we want? We want high dexterity. Why can I not put my points in this? Oh, I have to put them in social and mental. Let's see. Perception is necessary for range combat inspection. Intelligence is useful for research and intimidate. Combat defense. Wits is good for combat defense and hacking. Go ahead and what do I want? If we're doing range combat, I'll do that. Let's see. I can do 2 skills. We'll do security, firearms, knowledges, computer. Scholarship is useful. Talents. Subterfuge is needed for seduction. Intimidation is needed for intimidate. Dodge increases combat defense. Obfuscate. Having obfuscate is really useful. Having auspex is also incredibly useful because it adds points to wits and perception. So it's just really beneficial to have. Do I want one in stealth? Stealth is pretty good in this game. Word says, "Oh damn, Vampire the Masquerade, just as I was about to head to bed. I guess I'll stay up just a little while longer." Well, thanks for showing up, Words. Hello. I'm probably going to put it in auspex just because it's really useful to have early on. A point in scholarship is good. Investigation is also really good. Talents. Do I want dodge, brawl, or intimidation? Probably intimidation. Intimidation's pretty good to have. Security. Can never raise my charisma. Charisma is useful for persuasion. Manipulation is useful for haggle. Appearance is good for seduction. Subterfuge is useful for seduction as well. Intimidate. What is this? Persuasion 2. Seduction 2. Persuasion 3. All right. This seems like a pretty useful loadout. I don't know if I want to put anything in firearms yet. Stealth is probably better at the start. Not having anything in brawl or dodge is going to hurt us, though. We have no combat stats right now, which is a problem. That can put range combat at 3, which is pretty nice. Stealth is sneaking at 2. Let's say firearms. Why not, right? All right, let's see. Name Med. Is that what his name is going to be? Med? What are we naming him? What's his name going to be? Med seems good. No, I don't know why it said that, why it was said as that at first, but we'll take it, right? And my inspection is at 5. That's pretty solid already. Research and intimidate. Intimidate's at 2. I could do intimidate or seduction. Which one do we want? I could put dodge up and just get more points in there. I am going to go for intimidate. Why not? Seduction. We want seduction. The thing is, I'm nervous that seduction won't be as useful. I've never played a run with seduction. Maybe it will. Maybe I can flatter people. Let's try it. Let's go with it. Why not? Just a very seductive, insane person or a very intimidating, insane person. All right. Appearance. I don't really need anything in. Charisma is useful for persuasion. Intimidate is. The thing is that the way this game works, intimidate, seduction, subterfuge, and persuasion all are kind of the same thing. They'll all show up at the same time. So it's one of those things where you just have to decide. Don't care about finance, melee, security, stealth. Security being high is good. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just do it. Let's wing it.
I want to show you something.
Splinter says, it sounds more like a scream of an orgasm than a scream of pain. Canonically, vampire bites don't hurt. They actually make the person feel really intense pleasure. Wait, that was a Tremere, wasn't it? Or a Toreador. But I'm a Malkavian.
Good evening.
How'd that happen?
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our
Wait, I turned into a Tremere, or a Toreador.
Some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit! All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Alrighty. We got the start of the game. Hopefully the audio's okay. Some important characters on screen right now.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do.
This absolutely massive door. All right. All right, WASD. Cool. Really quickly, I'll just turn up the audio a little bit. I was definitely played it a little bit safe. Probably go up to like there.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
The Reign of Ages plots again to wash away Revelation.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked.
Who is this dark demon I see before me?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Let's see. So this is how the Malkavian dialogue works. It's all different than normal dialogue. Normally, this first one would say, like, yes, please teach me the ropes. 2 would be like, I don't have a lot of time, please, yada yada. 3 would be like, what's going on? I don't know. And then the 4th would be like, no, thank you. But Malkavian gets all these really weird dialogue choices. So, I shall undertake your dark tutelage.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Let's leave the theater of horrors behind. So playing Malkavian is just playing someone who's like super chuny.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Wobbly are the walls of my mind.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. You're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Sweet like a prom date.
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
How do I do this dread deed?
All right. You go down there, casual-like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Heart cold, a burning thirst, and fangs of the hunter.
Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
All right, I go to drain the luscious liquid. All right, that's my blood pool. Discipline. The blood is a fuel of your vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. All right, let me, I'm gonna turn up the audio a little bit more. Just up to halfway, that should be fine. So this game is a mix of Veil of Madness. Oh, that's a dementation. Obfuscate, Auspex, Blood Buff. All of these are very, very useful. Blood Heal most of all, but Blood Buff as well, pretty important. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key. When you are close, it is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you've begun feeding your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. And he's going to be dazed for a little bit because feeding on humans is euphoric for them. So it's actually a pretty good way to take advantage of certain things. You can feed on someone to make them kind of go blind in game for a minute, basically, and then you can do stuff you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
So spooky. And when do I choose the color of my cape?
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Tell me this tale.
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
My lifeline will go on forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Like a bad sunburn.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up with me. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
I'm going in. Oh, at the bottom of the screen is a use icon. This icon appears to you when you're able to use an object in front of you. Blah, blah, blah. Use E. Context sensitive. All right. Press a jump key to jump. Jump onto the boxes against the wall and up to the walkway above. There's stuff in here, I think, if I look around. If I have high inspection, which I think I do. Yeah, I know what to do, game. There we go. Your feats are the combinations of your various abilities and attributes. The higher your feat scores, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is a combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things, for example, the lockpick on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. Pick up certain objects in the world, use the use key. Yep, got a lockpick. Already knew that. Whoa! I didn't realize he was up here.
Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, all right?
Where does this path lead?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
If not the sword.
Shh. Heads up. Back away.
Game's so cinematic.
Dumb frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Alrighty, I shall invade this orifice. Access the quest log, press L. So, Jihad for Beginners. A vicious vampire faction known as the Sabbat has launched an assault on the secret Camarilla gathering downtown. You and Jack are caught in the middle. To escape, you must obtain entry into the office. Pretty simple. When a door is locked, you see the use icon. Lockpicking, a combination of dexterity and security, is a feat that helps you open locked doors with the lockpick. Once you begin lockpicking, you will see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick the lock. The value of your lockpicking feat is equal or greater to the difficulty of the lock. You'll be able to pick it. So lockpicking in this game is pass-fail, as are basically all skills. There's no game to it. It's just, did you build right? And he just broke in.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I knew my share of demons.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
All right. Why need we hide our nature?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Oh, whoa. Oops. My eyes are beginning to open.
Keep our secret secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
My mind is beginning to cloud. Shine a light and explain.
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Ah, these Camarilla are my comrades?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
My minds have many opinions.
All right, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. And you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Paint me a picture.
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. Gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. Someplace.
I shall seek this key. All right, area indicator. The icon to the left indicates that you're in a combat area. Combat is anything goes. Masquerade is respect the masquerade. Elysium is vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed except blood buff while lockpicking. In masquerade areas, breaking the masquerade can carry dire consequences, such as an unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. What's up here? Die, my darling. When you can read a note, you will see the use icon. Readable notes can be various items like clipboards, newspapers, and letters. To read the note, press the use key. Cop shop. I knew that. Oop. You can use a computer. You will see this use icon. Computers are often helpful in solving quests. They can hold information like emails and files, as well as control various electronic devices. Each computer will have a list of the menus and commands you can use. Hacking is a combination of wits and computer. It is a feat that allows you to hack into password-protected items. You will be prompted to press Control-C to attempt your hacking feat. If the value of your hacking feat is equal or greater, once again, it's a yes, no. But the cool thing about this game is if you know the passwords, you can just type them. All right. Unlock. Home. Help. Need to. No, just quit. All right. Let's look around really quickly. Oh, I forgot I get to play with light switches. I wanted to push some buttons. Just check, make sure there isn't anything else cool. Take out menu. Let's open this. When you approach a container, you will see this use icon. Press the use key, default E to open it. If it is locked, try your lockpick. Chop shop key to the stairwell at the back of the chop shop. We'll take it.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
I will do this deed. Press the inventory key to see your inventory. Once again, this is it. We got our wallet. Your wallet is empty, baby. You're so broke you can't even afford to pay attention. Lockpick. Tool of the trade for locksmiths and burglars. A lockpick is used to push the pins inside a lock into their correct position until the lock is open. It takes a lot of experience to use these well. Your key ring contains these keys. Chop, chop. Oh no, the Sabbat. He used celerity and potence, I think, are the disciplines. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. If you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death, and your game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you are feeding, your health regenerates much faster. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you've sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards, like fire and supernatural attacks, cause aggravated damage. It takes much longer to heal those. Looking around for some stuff. I don't see any stuff.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
Does blood have vintage and bouquet?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
The thirsty rarely avoid an oasis.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
What if I drain him dry?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
Silence this sermon, I go to drink the darkness. Or, yes, the dark beast coiled beneath the surface.
Beast?
That's what I'll do.
It's always there. It's waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
What if a human tries to harm me?
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
Drain, skin, bash, and dash.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Such lines divide this world from the last.
All right, now go feed. Careful, he's gonna drain fast.
Aye, aye. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you'll begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying and may result in a masquerade violation if you're around humans. Bye, buddy. I can't go in there. Okay.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Ugh, his neck tasted like your breath smells.
Well, give it a try.
I need to floss the flannel from my fangs. Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You'll find some rats at the end of the alley near the yellow windmills. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on, however. I don't really need to. We'll do it really quick. Didn't really heal me. Here, hold on. How do I do this again? Oh, I was already at full. That's fine.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
Etiquette demands they pass the salt for my rodent feast.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Only one?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Where shall I sneak?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I would never. Now you see me, then you don't.
All right, go.
Gone. Sneaking is a combination of dexterity and stealth. It is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key. Meter on the left indicates proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if they're looking your way. Green means you're completely safe. Yellow means you might be seen. Red means they will see you if they look in your direction. An enemy's chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. There we go. Wait, which way do I need to go? Is it through here? No? Or through this door? No? Which way do I need to go? I don't remember. Through nope, not through here. Sneak past the lone Sabbat member and go through the double doors. Where is the lone Sabbat member? Oh god. Have I already gotten lost? Have I already forgotten? Can't go through there. Are there double doors down here? No? Huh. Oh, pfft. I'm dumb. %0 chance of seeing me. Oh, he saw me. You've been detected by your enemy. Try again, remembering to crouch by pressing the crouch key. Yeah, I know. So this is actually part of the game that's like a little bit confusing about like what to actually do. Some music. He cannot see me.
They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you.
How can you see his shade from here?
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky he knows he's a vampire.
My own green paint is still fairly fresh.
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
Vampire or no, he meets his maker.
Go get him.
Alright. Getting. To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists and then attack. Equip your fist, press the melee weapons key, F1. It's fine. And we beat him up. Tire iron. You have picked up the tire iron. To equip this weapon, press the melee weapons key, F1, until the tire iron is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Alrighty.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. Better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
We can do that. The plan is fine to me.
All right, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
I will not wait for you. To the left, there's this door. Alright.
Eloise said you. Cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
Interesting.